দর্শক, সৌদি আরবের জেদ্দায় ইসলামী নারী বিষয়ক আন্তর্জাতিক সম্মেলনে ভাষণ দিচ্ছেন প্রধানমন্ত্রী শেখ হাসিনা। সরাসরি চলে যাচ্ছে সেখানে।
Missions in Africa and other countries. Excellency, we condemn the Israeli atrocities committed against innocent women and children in Gaza. It brings a memory of 200,000 women and girls who suffered inhuman crimes during our liberation war in 1971. It reminds me of the brutal assassination of my parents and other family members, including women and children, on August 15, 1975. It evokes the scene of thousands of tortured Rohingya women and children from Myanmar who sought refuge at our border in August 2017. So I call upon all parties to ensure humanitarian access and an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. I urge world leaders to end this horrific war, collective punishment and illegal occupation. We must remain united on behalf of our Palestinian brothers and sisters. All Muslim women should have their voices heard for peace. Here I am taking little time to explain my own experience. In 1971, during Liberation War, my father was arrested and taken to unknown place. Then my mother, my brothers and sisters, and myself. I was pregnant that time. When the occupation Pakistan Army arrested us, they put us in a house. There was no furniture, there was no assurance of food, anything. For more than 24 hours, we couldn't receive anything, no food, nothing. You can imagine that what was our situation. They only provided us just one blanket. And as I mentioned, the genocide, violation to women that we saw in our own eyes. War never do anything good for humanity. Not only that, in 1975, 15th August, when my father of the nation, Bangladeshis Sheikh Rahman, liberated the country and built up the war-abused country, he was assassinated along with my mother, my 3 younger brothers, 2 sister-in-laws. My younger brother was only 10 years old, and my uncle, auntie, and other relatives, about 18 members, was brutally murdered. My younger sister and myself, we were abroad that time. So we survived, but we could return home. We had to leave other country as a refugee. In 1971, when we were in custody, when my child was born, they took me to the hospital. But the day my son was born, at night, next day, whole day, that occupied army agent didn't allow anybody to assist me or didn't allow any food or any medication. So I have my own experience. I can feel the sorrow and pain of Palestinian children, women. I can feel the Rohingya from Myanmar, those influx our country on humanitarian ground, we allow them to stay in our country. I thanks to YC and other countries, those who are helping them. So I want that peace should be prevailed. I don't want those people should suffer like this, suffer like me or those who are suffering. When I see the Palestinian children, my heart bleeds. With humble way, we send some medicine, something good for the women and children, some dry food. I don't know how it will reach to them. But I feel the YC country or Muslim Ummah, if you are together, if you jointly stand by Palestinians, then they can survive, they can get back their own life and own land. That is very, very important for everybody, for us, for humanity. And especially I call upon my sisters, all Muslim women. Let us raise our voice. We are mother. We gave birth to the children. We brought up them. So we can feel the agony, the sorrow, pain, of our sisters, the Palestinian sisters and the children. Excellencies, I take this opportunity to make a few suggestions for women in Islam. First, immediate cessation of the conflict in Palestine and justice for crime against humanity, particularly on women and children. Second, say no to all crimes, violence, discrimination, and increased Islamophobia targeted against women and girls. Third, give added attention to achieving gender equality and empowerment all women and girls to meet SDG 5. Fourth, make sure that Muslim women and girls have the choice to present themselves in public in the way they want to. And fifth, Bangladesh, as a shining example of empowerment of women and their role in the mainstream, is ready to share our experience with other friendly Muslim states. I believe that if we want to develop the whole nation, then men, women, or transgender, all should get their right, all should work together, and all should get equal right.